All right, today we're going to be adjusting the rear shocks on the Harley Davidson. This is a 2018 Sportster 48 XL 1200X. Went ahead and modded the bike out for a passenger. So installed the dual seat here, Harley Davidson Badlander, the sissy bar here, as well as passenger pegs here. I have videos on my page of the installs of all of those if you're curious, as well as the handlebars. Not that they have anything to do with passenger, but just good how-to. Today, the tools you're gonna need to adjust your rear shocks. A mallet's gonna help immensely for getting the spin nuts loose initially. Then for the actual tool to spin the nuts, this stock Harley Davidson seat, which all stock Harley Davidson seats come with them. If you flip them over, you'll see here, you actually have a tool built into the seat. So you can just slide this guy out. And this here is what we'll be using to lock in to these sliding nuts to adjust the rear coils. All right, now for adjusting the actual shock coil stiffness itself, you're gonna take your Harley Davidson tool. Also, if you don't have a OEM Harley Davidson seat with one in the back, you can just purchase one of these on Amazon. They're pretty common. So we're gonna go ahead and take our bottom coil and we're gonna back it down. We're gonna leave the top coil alone till the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in, and we're gonna spin it to the right to move it down. This is where your mallet will come in handy. All right, now that we got that adjusted down, you'll see, so Harley specs the stiffness of the coil by these little dots here. So depending on the weight that you're gonna have, including the rider and the passenger, is where you're gonna set your top nut at here for the weight. These specs I will include at the end of this video, at least for this bike, for the OEM specs for my weight plus my passenger. You can find your own specific bike in your bike's manual. For mine's a setting 5 for my weight plus my passenger. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this top one down. You can see 2 are exposed now. There's 3, 4, and need a couple more cranks to get to 5. All right, and there's 5. You know you're at the right spot when this top nut is right in the middle of your ideal dot setting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there, that's good. Now that we have that set, we're just gonna bring our bottom one up to tighten it to the top. So we're gonna go in the opposite direction as before. Get that as tight as you can there. And then this is where I like to take the mallet again and tighten it down with a couple taps. And there you go. Now on to the left side. This side's gonna be the exact same as the right side for adjustment wise. It is important that you get them exactly the same for the most comfortable ride. So we're gonna go ahead and start with cranking down this bottom one here. Now we're gonna spin our top one down again till we expose dot number 5. There's 3, there's 4, and leave it right in the middle of dot 5. Now we're gonna bring our lower one up to match it. Couple taps to finish it off. All right, we're all set. We got both 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on left side and 5 on the right side. Again, there are certain specs depending on your weight and your passenger's weight combined that you're gonna wanna set it at. Those are gonna be in your OEM Harley Davidson manual. A little bit different for every bike. For this Sportster 48 2018, Again, my weight plus my passenger equals dot setting 5. I'll go ahead and include those now at the end of this video.